Okay, so welcome back to another episode of DDP Yoga, DDP Warrior, DDPY, whatever you want to call it. It's been a bit, and Diamond definitely came back with a bang. Compared to that last workout, the Diamond Dozen, this one being called Double Black Diamond, honestly, it's a huge kick in the ass. And like I'm going to put in the title, halfway through this thing, I end up tapping out because it is just like too damn excruciating, hard as hell. I'm gonna give it my best shot, but I was sweating like so much. My headphones were falling off. I was having such a hard time holding to positions, and it is a serious kick ass workout. And I do want to do the whole thing like in one try eventually, but to be honest, today I just didn't have it. I gave it my best today, and I just feel like that was my best. And we'll just go through this thing with some commentary and the usual, and yeah, we'll go from there pretty much. But basically, he starts off nice and easy in pinfall. An hour and five is on the clock, so immediately it's a really long workout compared to the other ones, the longest, I believe. And he mentions in the intro that this is the hardest workout of the whole series. So at least he gives you a little bit of a trigger warning at the start there, but you're already pressing play, so you got to do something, right? So here we go into safety zone. Nice and easy. Then we go into table. Bringing the hand out. And then the foot out for broken table. Now this possession, it's a good one. You're stretching out the body. Stretching out your fingertips. Getting like that fingertips to your tippy toe stretch all throughout the body. Then you go back down to regular table. Stretching out that wrist there, flipping it. Then back into the other side, we want to do broken table. Sorry if you hear clicks in the background. I'm just trying to sync my video with Dallas's so I could explain this thing as timely as possible. Yeah, so we're stretching out here on the other side. Getting the body nice and stretched. Fingertips to tippy toes. And I just got done with the workout, by the way, so I might sound a bit winded or exhausted, and I'm sorry, that's why. But yeah, this workout is not for the faint of heart. Cat arch, cat lift, into downward dog. These are all the usual movements. I mean, it's not too bad so far. We're about a couple minutes in. Bent-legged bar back. We've done all these movements before. Fold forward. I'm not getting fully forward there, but slowly I'll get more into it. But you want to fold forward, then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, he says, till you're standing tall, standing straight. Into ignition, where you plant your feet into the mat. Root your heels into the mat. Really feel like you're fortified and basically like a tree, you know? And then this is where you tuck your glutes in. Make sure everything feels tight. And you stick your arms out like a fire hydrant. You have to imagine you're shooting water out of your fingertips, like you're trying to put out a fire in front of you. As strong and as straight as possible, I would say. And yeah, stay rooted, stay strong. Really feel that, pressure, so to speak. And control your breathing, of course. Then you want to get into touchdown position. Hands up to the sky. Hands up to the side. then down to your side, your hips, and then up again, kind of like that butterfly movement. Fingertips to the sky. Slowly move your arms down, palms down. Make that diamond symbol. Then bring that diamond up to the sky. And you know what's after this, right? Arms to the side. Flex those muscles. At ease. Let that breath out. So that was a diamond cutter. And he does another one right after this, as you could see. Same movement. Stretch those arms out. Flex nicely. Get that energy out of your system. Or into your system, whichever your perspective is. And you're back into touchdown. So root those heels into the mat again. Just gonna drink some water here. So arms down, arms up to your sides. Then we're doing the TD side bends. We've done these before. You want to keep like your body kind of centered, and then your arm all the way up to the sky while bringing your other arm to your side, if that makes sense. It's kind of like something you would see a ballerina do or something like that, right? But a cool movement and a good stretching movement nonetheless. And then back into touchdown. Then you're going to huddle up. You're bent forward with your hands on your knees, basically. And your hands out in front of you. Fold forward. All the way forward if you can. Then bent-legged bar back. And folding forward once again. Then it's catcher into thunderbolt. Slowly squat using controlled movement. And then hands up. Biceps on your ears if you can. And then back down into catcher. Just staying in the position for a little bit. Which is hard. It's like hard on the knees and the quads and all that, right? But then you slowly move up while counting. It's either to 3 or 5, but I can't hear the audio because it's muted as I'm recording this. But yeah, you count slowly as you're squatting up, basically. And then you fold forward once again. Stiff-legged bar back. Fold forward. Then slowly roll up into another diamond cutter. Flex at ease. Then another one. Fold forward again. Stiffly get bar back. And then you want to kind of position your feet for another catcher into thunderbolt. And then hands up again. Slowly squat up. And then down, folding forward. Lots of folding forward in this workout. It's got you all over the place. And then up. Diamond cutter once again. And then at ease. It says feel your quads, feel your glutes, and get into touchdown once again. And then fold forward. Stiff-legged bar back into the 3 count push-ups now. So, just lower down, 1, 2, 3. Count again when you're in neutral position, 1, 2, 3. Then as you're going up, another 1, 2, 3. Going down again, 1, 2, 3. Neutral position, 1, 2, 3. Then you go down into a cobra. Rise up for the cobra. And then downward dog. Then you jump up to bent-legged bar back and fold forward. And then catch her into Thunderbolt one more time. Lots of squatting in this. Lots of squatting, lots of folding forwards. Like I said, you're all over the place. Catch her into Thunderbolt is squatting here. Yep. Folding forward once again. And then get the wings out. Raise up into a diamond cutter. And then at ease. "54 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Back into touchdown. And then fold forward. Stiff-legged bar back. Into the push-up position one more time for 3 count push-ups. And then down, you know the drill, count 3 in the neutral. Count 3 as you're going up. Count 3 as you're going down again. 3 in the neutral position again. And then down on your stomach. And raise up for the cobra. Downward dog. Then from downward dog, we're going to go into the 3-legged dog, lifting up that left foot. Excuse the sirens in the background. And the dogs, if you could hear them barking too. Got the hands forward, and we're going to do DR rows. So DR rows here. Hands in front. You know the drill for DR rows, sorry. It's like you're doing a lat row in the gym. Slowly push in front of you. Grapple like you're handling that weight and pull it to your torso. And slowly push back. And just use control movement and be tight the whole time pretty much. That's what you want to do. And now we're into the YRG punches. The Mr. Miyagi's. You know, I feel kind of bad that I failed this workout, so my energy is somewhat down. But even if you go halfway, I don't think it's a fail. Even if you go a quarter way or 10 minutes in, or even 5 minutes in, at least you give it your best shot, right? So I did fail halfway, but I still felt like the workout kicked my ass, and I burned some calories for sure and got some stretches in, So anyways, we're taking flight here into launching pad. And yeah, launching pad. I think okay. Oh, then we lift up into Road Warrior 3, which is capital B, if you know what I'm saying. It's a tough one. This is most likely going to be a bit of a raw edit too. I don't think I'll be adding in the pictures or the disclaimers too much in this one, because I do plan to do a full video of the double black diamond, so with the proper edits and like the pictures and the titles and such. So this is just a bit of a raw one, a bit of a raw fail, whatever you want to call it. I still wanted to post it just to show that you could do a workout and fail, and it's fine pretty much. It might suck a little bit, of course, but you don't have to be perfect. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So we're going into twisted lunge here. You got 50 minutes on the clock. And believe me, I am feeling it. Big time. So twisted lunge. Yeah, I have a knee to the ground. Technically, if you want to do it the most optimal way or the best way, you don't have a knee on the ground, you just have your legs straight out. But there's nothing wrong with modifying the movements. So from three-legged, we start to do the crunches. So, the drill, have that foot out and bring it to your elbow. And if you're like me and you're very tired, just take a break. And then we're going to do some exploding push-ups, which I am on my knees for, because once again, the modifiers help in these situations. So you explode, then you go down, you count, I believe, to 5, then you explode up, then you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it's 3, and you explode up. It's kind of like doing explosive chest press or something in the gym. And then back to the down dog. Three-legged dog. Once again, get that foot out as much as you can all the way into a runner's lunge. So I'm wiping sweat and feeling very nasty at this point. But it's okay. And now we're doing DR rows, which is basically it's basically like the lat rows. He has DR rows up on the title screen. I guess they are called DR rows, aren't they? I always think of them as lat rows because of the gym, but yeah, so you're basically pushing and then pulling with controlled movement, right? And that's what it is. Pushing and pulling. And then back to the Mr. Miyagi's, the YRGs, the punches. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice and fast. With control, of course. And like I've mentioned before, this is like one of the most funnest part of the workout, I would say. And then you want to take flight into, is it spaceship? Launching pad, it's called. Into launching pad. Get those hands all the way out. Fingertips out as well. Full body stretch into Road Warrior 3 once again, which I barely, ever so barely pull off. It ain't pretty. And yeah, maybe I'll try again. There we go. Okay. Butterfly. They're doing butterfly on screen while I'm just struggling to continue. But here we go. Butterfly into superstar. Then butterfly again. And then superstar again. Then butterfly again. Back into superstar. And then we're going to do a twisted lunge. Twisted lunge, once again, I'm on my knee. But if you want to challenge yourself more, you could have that back leg straight up with the knee off the ground. But basically, you want to be looking at your hand that's parallel with the ceiling, I guess. And they're doing a three-legged dog into crunches on the screen while I'm debating whether to tap out to the walls of Jericho right here or not. But I decide to continue on very reluctantly, may I add. Maybe, just maybe, exploding push-ups with my knees on the ground. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cobra, I believe. Yep, into the cobra. And then downward dog. And then water break. How about that? Down for some water. Nice and cold with ice. Okay, then he goes down to downward dog. Very short water break. And he jumps, the ever so loved jump, into bent-legged bar back. Then we fold forward. Bent-legged bar back again into the catcher, the diamond catcher into the thunderbolt. Squatting down nice to the ground. And then hands up, catcher into thunderbolt. Down, fold forward. Stiff-legged bar back. Folding forward once again. All the way. Hands out as you hinge up into a diamond cutter. Arms out, of course, flex. Then at ease. And the people are really sweating hard in the video in this one. It's a good set of peeps. There's a couple new people on the crew. I'll have to show pictures when I do the full edit of a successful double black diamond, ideally. 42 minutes left on the clock. Into touchdown once again. Hands up all the way. Down to the side. Hands up again. And then fold forward. Stiff-legged bar back. Then we do the 5 count push-ups. So we're going down here. Hold it for 5 in neutral, and then you slowly go up for 5. These are killer, absolutely killer. Down for 5. And then slowly, well, you go 5 for neutral, then slowly go up. Thank God we didn't have to though at the end. We go down into Cobra, then downward dog, and safety zone. As I'm beating on the mat. Another water break. Hooray. These DDP workouts are legit. I'm telling you. They are legit. Table into broken table. Hold the broken table. Broken table crunches. So bring that fist to your knee at the same time. There you go, simultaneously, yes. Right there. I think we're doing it 10 times even. And then we're doing this like cross-legged thing where you bring your shin across your ankle, and you grab your foot like right at the bottom part of your shin like that. I don't know if you could see, but you kind of grab it like that. And then Dallas wants you to kind of like bring it up to get the ultimate stretch, which feels like friggin' submission move from the WWE or something like that. And it feels insane. But anyways, you stretch it out as much as you can, then you go into broken table again while trying not to fall over like myself. And then you do the broken table crunch hold. So yeah, same thing as before, the crunches, but this time you hold it for a few seconds. Then rinse, wash, repeat. Just like so. And then out again for a broken table. And then you shape out that wrist. Shake it out. Stretch it out on the mat. And then we're into another table position. Broken table once again. Broken table into broken table crunches. So we're basically doing the same thing as before on the other side, which is a reoccurring theme, right? For balance and everything like that. So the broken table crunches, we're doing 5 or 10 of these, I believe. Great workout to really get the stability going and, you know, crunching the core, so to speak. And yeah, you got 37 minutes on the clock. And it is killer. Wiping sweat off my face. Dallas is checking with his crew at this point. Now we're doing the submission move again, where your other shin is against your calf, and then it's called the chicken wing. So you grab your foot and try to bring it up as much as possible without hurting yourself, of course. So take it slowly and easy. And yeah, just try your best. That's all you can do. But it's really awkward, like grabbing the opposite foot with the opposite arm. You know what I mean? It's just like so much stretching, which is good, but it's hard if you're not used to it. Another broken table crunch hold, but on the other side this time. I'm taking a break here, Shavasana. Just resting because almost reaching the tipping point at this point, I would say. Yeah. So here we go. Sweat. They're doing a table in the workout right now, cat lift. While I'm debating in my mind, inner monologue, cat lift, cat arch, downward dog. I was wearing headphones because I found like the audio easier to listen to and to focus, but the leather got wet with sweat. And when you're doing like yoga positions, the headphones start sliding off your ears and it's super freaking annoying basically. So anyways, here's the side plank, which is another capital B. So you're doing a side plank, knee on the mat, other foot is all the way out. Then you bring your feet together basically. Like see how I bring my other foot under my other one. You can't really see, but I'm basically doing a side plank here. And then he wants us to lift up our friggin' foot like that, which is almost impossible, dude. Like as soon as I did that, I felt like my body give in. I tried to get back at it and do it again. But yeah, at that point I was like, okay, too much sweat on the friggin' headphones, wipe them off. Let's give it another shot. I'm cursing to myself here. Absolutely insane. Lots of sweat going on. 34 minutes on the clock. Cat lift, downward dog. It's all happening so fast that I'm having a hard time keeping up. So downward dog into, it looks like we're going to do side plank on the other side now, which is something that's going to be pretty heinous and difficult. So I'm just chilling right here in table position, watching the movement. They're basically doing what we did before, but on the other side. Bringing their feet together while in side plank. Excuse me. You can see my feet together this time, right? But I don't know if I go for the play where I bring my other foot to the sky or off my other foot, because I am just feeling a bit out of sorts, let's say, right? So yeah, there's that. Headphones are full of sweat, glossy. I'm full of sweat and glossed. Try to put them back on one more time. As Dallas does the table's position. Stretches out his hand. 32:20 on the clock. Dallas is talking to his crew here, and they're having another agua break. And now we're doing cat lift. 32 minutes on the clock. Cat arch. Into safety zone. And then another water break. They're taking a water break anyways. I'm just dying on screen. There we go. I'll drink some water too. They're wiping off their mat from all the sweat. And now they're doing something called jumping dogs. Now, I think I attempted a couple here before tapping out. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So you basically start off in downward dog, and then you jump to your position in the mat. So you'll see here, you hold downward dog, then boom, jump. Ideally on both feet and not crushing your toe or crunching your toe like I just did. So yeah, downward dog, jump, just like that, but with more force. You want to jump and then boom, put the hands out. But see, at this point, the headphones are just like gloss so much that they're falling off continuously. Sorry, and I just want to finish without the headphones. Give it my best shot without headphones and see how far I could get. Which is not far, by the way. But anyways, do a couple more jumping dogs. Right. Couple more jumpers. Feeling it. I was like, what the hell is with this workout? The double black diamond. I'm on the ropes here. In the walls. Reaching out. Debating in my mind whether to tap or not. And then I see the black crow. And the black crow looks freaking insane. I'm sure we'll get to it when I do this workout full. But once I saw the black crow, I was like, what the hell is Diamond thinking? Going from the Diamond Dozen, which was a nice, easy tech demo, I was like, no freaking way am I going to go with the black crow. And there you go. There's the tap. It's all over. It's all over. He's tapping out, okay? I couldn't do it, okay? I'm sorry. So that's it. 28 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock for the double black diamond workout in DDPY. And that's it for that one. So it's a fail. Got pretty much halfway there, just a little bit more over half because it started at like 110 minutes or something like that. But I'm hoping to do the full thing, obviously. Even the black crow, I'm going to try that my best. You'll see what that is when I do try it. And yeah, just thanks for watching this if you did, if you checked it out. And just know there's nothing wrong with failing and giving things your best shot and being incomplete, so to speak, because at least you put the work in and you just learn from every moment and every mistake and everything, and you just continue to press forward as best as you can, right? And that's it. So that's it for this episode of DDPYRG, the double black diamond fail workout. But haven't failed forever, because we will try again and come back one more time. Bang!